Hello everyone and welcome back to Vintage Story. In this episode, we'll set out on that massive journey that I've talked about in the last episode. Before we go, I will quickly hammer out a new set of shears because the current one we are using is way too damaged, so it will definitely not last long enough for our purposes. I will just make a new one out of iron and that will definitely last long enough. For this journey, we need to go at least twice as far south as the Resonance archives are. So first we'll go to the archives and instead of making camp there, we'll continue straight around it. We will basically start searching for what we need at around 10,000 to 14,000-ish blocks away from the camp back home. And we will be relatively successful. We will find some redwood trees and we will manage to find at least one seed from them and a couple of extra bold cypress, which is not the kind of cypress that we are looking for, but I will still harvest at least one seed from them. We will also find some amaranth, a kind of grain, which will not feel as at home in the valley as the other crops, but if we plant it late enough, it will still bear fruit, I think. Anyways, the main reason we are setting out is for Mediterranean cypress. We will find one, but unfortunately, we will not get a seed from it. So we will have to keep looking, unfortunately. But anyways, for now, let's not waste any more time and let's just jump into it. Alrighty then, let's get started. So, before we do set out on this trip, I would like to make a new set of shears. Basically, our current set of shears is a bit too damaged. It will go bad in 63 uses, so yeah. It's not nearly enough. So, if you don't mind, quickly pick up the food from the elk and put it in the storage. You come with us. No. The pot, please. Thank you. And alright, and please close. Thank you. So, put this in storage and I will quickly hammer out a new set of shears. And I suppose at that point we can go for it. But you know, I don't want these to be out longer than necessary. So you come with us, you can go there and there. You and you go in there. Good. So, quickly hammer out a new set of shears. So give me that one, some charcoal, I guess you, and you. And thank you. Okay, while it is heating up, I will go upstairs and pick up some armor as well. I don't want to be out in bear country if we can help it, without protection. Oh, wait. The bear hide armor is only protection tier 1. I think bears are damage tier 2. So yeah, it will slow us down a little bit, but it would be better if we took the chain armor, I think. So yeah, just quickly put it on. Yeah, as I said, it will slow us down a little bit, but oh well, it's fine. So, let's just see. As I said, the point of this journey is to find Mediterranean cypress seeds and maybe some redwood, maybe some bold cypress, I don't know. We will basically just look out for cool stuff. Anyways, you can get started on shears, there you are. One more thing about the cheese. In the meantime, I did check and we need at least 25 liters of cottage cheese to make wheels of cheese. And we only have 20 liters to go around. So, we cannot make cheese what we have right now. I mean, it's not a big deal. I suppose we can... Also, okay. We can cool it down by simply putting it on the barrel, apparently. So, anyways, we can simply drink the curdled milk, or maybe we can come back in time and drink or make some cottage cheese. So it's not a big deal that we don't really have enough stuff for proper cheese. But, you know what, we can still use it for dairy satiation, so it's fine. Anyways, we have the shears, we have armor, oh yeah, and don't forget the food. It's still upstairs. And I think we can go for it. So, I think we can go. Do we want to take these? I think it's 2 spears will be enough. Okay then, by the way, yeah, we had no food in there, so it's fine. Okay, close. And, oh right, one more thing. Almost forgot. I believe we have one empty... just here, go here for a second. I believe we have one empty beehive right now. So, don't turn around, please. Thank you. I will open one of these hives for swarming. All of them are closed, but yeah, you are not full. Which one has this one? Open this one for swarming. I don't know how long we will be out. These guys should swarm in about, well, 2 days. And then they will not swarm for 4 more days, so maybe 8 days before another swarm. I think it will be okay. So anyways, you are empty, that's fine. You go on our back. And we are off. Nice. Okay then, so I did tell you about the cheese. So even if we don't come back in time and we lose the entire batch, fine, we will have some extra rot. That's also useful. And you know, we are not really in a hurry of making cheese. It would be just a nice little side project. I am not even that bothered about losing out on the milking of the mother tekin, so it's fine. Oh yeah, and one more thing. Speaking of trees, the peach trees. As it turns out, I did test it a little bit, and as it turns out, they have a temperature tolerance of -12. If the temperature drops below that, they will die. There is a chance that they get a bit better temperature tolerance, but as far as I could manage with the testing, the ones that we have right now don't have that extra tolerance, so the ones we have right now will very likely die. Not much we can do about that. I suspect the best thing we can hope for is that we come back, and by the time we come back, they might grow up enough to allow us to take some cuttings. That would be a nice workaround, I suppose. If we can take some cuttings from the current trees before they go into hibernation for winter, I think we might be able to save them, well, save them enough to, you know, replant a couple of them. So yeah. By the way, if we graft them to another tree, for example, a apple tree, apple trees can survive the current conditions quite easily. So, if we graft them to those, will the cuttings survive that way? I have absolutely no idea. Oh yeah, and one more thing about trees. I would love to get my hands on some cherry trees. They would be an amazing addition. And if I remember correctly, from what little I read on the wiki, they can survive down to -20. Or maybe a bit below, I don't know. I believe they are a little bit more hardy than the peach trees. So, if you find some cherry trees, I will definitely take some cuttings. But as far as I know, cherry trees are very, very rare. So I have no idea if we get lucky. Oh yeah, and almost forgot. I have installed one more mod. Look at this tree. Looks a lot more interesting, right? A lot narrower. It is widening all over the place. It is the Eco Machina mod. And the reason I didn't have this one installed earlier is because of this one, for example. It is very hit and miss which trees get updated correctly. And I did notice quite a bit of performance hit as well. Sometimes I get massive lag spikes. So far it looks alright, but I don't know. If it gets too bad, I will disable the mod. Thankfully it's just a simple turn on, turn off. It doesn't really impact anything except for the looks of the trees. But if it doesn't turn out quite right, I will turn it off. But as far as I know, the developer is working on a massive performance update right now, so even if it is not so great right now, maybe it will be great in a couple of weeks or something. Who knows? So, anyways, I think what we will do is go back to the archives, go around the mountain, and then see where that leads us. So, we need to go down to, I believe, 8,000 blocks should still be enough, but I think we might as well just go down to 10,000 and start looking around that place. Basically, once we reach 10,000 blocks of southern travel, I guess we'll start moving east or west, depending on the terrain. So, I guess we can be off on this journey, and it is getting dark. I will either make camp or try to look for a trader to call home for the evening. But anyways, we are off. Hello there. So for example, this guy or gal or... oh, never mind, this is the trader that has these short beds, which we cannot use. Okay, never mind. We have to continue. I guess we will find someone. Also, plenty of bears in the area, so don't make camp here for now. Ooh, 3 bears. Jeez, this place is crowded. Yeah, some of these trees can be super nice. These bent trees, this would be just a bunch of blocks going this way, but now that we have this connecting mod, they look kind of nice. But as I said, it can be a bit hit and miss which trees get updated correctly. I don't see any animals that are a immediate danger right now, so tell you what, let's make camp here and might as well dig something up here. So, give me the pickaxe. Yeah. Let's see if we can find something nice here. And conglomerate rock, I don't know, maybe. For now, you can go there. And let's see if we have anything under the church. And yes, we do. Okay, give me the lamp again. For now, the stones can go here. I will leave the building blocks here. I don't really want to take them with us right now. I don't want to, you know, put anything in that we don't really need for this trip. So, I mean, those flasks would be kind of nice as decorations, but I think that might be it. Maybe we have something behind this one, I'm not sure. No, that's just the staircase leading down. Okay, so yeah, this place didn't really have anything. Oh well, you can go back there, the dirt can go there, and I guess we can make camp. Yeah. Also, by the way, tool vessel, no, it's fine. Alright, well, bed goes there. Quickly grab something to eat, or just take out a... no, put the bridle back on. Thank you, take that one off. That, and... no. Pick up and put up. There we go. So, I will eat in the morning. For now, good night. And good morning. Okay, you come with us. Thank you. Eat. Thank you. Might as well take out another bowl of food. So thank you. That, and you can go back. And I guess we can go. Put away the pickaxe, although... and there's no reason not to have the tools in the inventory. And yeah, I think we can go. So hop on, and we are off. Keep the journey going south. Ooh. Meteoric iron. Okay, don't pick it up right now, but definitely mark it down. So, let's just have... Okay. Hi there. Okay, 3 hits. They should be fleeing at this point, but... Okay, I really didn't want to worry about skinning any animals right now. You will last 4 days, that's not nearly enough. And the fat will go bad as well. I guess I will take everything and turn it into rot, better than nothing. Anyways, I will leave everything here for now. So, marker again. Let's just mark it down. I believe we are marking these down with the star, so whatever. Meteoric iron. There. And have it pinned. If we have room as we are coming home, I would like to pick it up. So there. Okay then, so if we don't get back home in time, these will rot, but whatever, it's fine. Let's continue. The only drawback of this tree mod is that sometimes it can be a bit hard to notice fruit trees, because this makes all the trees very narrow, well, except, you know, when they update. So sometimes it can make noticing actual fruit trees a bit harder, because fruit trees are also a bit narrower. Oh, and we are here already. Okay. Which way do we want to go? East? Or sorry, west or east? Let's go east. Doesn't really matter. Just need to go around the mountain, basically. So yeah, this time we are not going down into the archives. We will give it a complete pass, and let's see what we can find twice the distance to the south. And you know, I kind of wish that we could put the chest on the elk as well. Well, and one more thing about this. I kind of wish that we had to feed the elk. I'm sure there's a mod for it, but I would love it if it was in the vanilla. Basically, when we are riding the elk, we don't use nearly as much satiation because, you know, we are not running around. We don't really need to hold anything in our offhand, so we are not losing nearly as much food as we would be otherwise. In fact, I would be surprised if the food that we have made is not going to rot. Anyways, basically, we are not fueling ourselves. I would love to have the option to fuel the elk instead, because as you can see, it is running 24/7. I'm sure it is, you know, using up a lot of energy. It would be nice to have a system where we have to replenish that energy. Okay, so this is as far as we have ever been south of the homestead. And now we are in completely uncharted territory. And I do believe if we get super lucky, we could find what we are looking for right now. But that requires a very lucky biome change, so I am not holding my breath. I think around 10 kilometers it should be a bit more reliable. So yeah, that is where we are aiming for right now. But if I do find something along the way, I will obviously make a stop. But I am not holding my breath. Also, I changed a small thing on the tree, what you call it, mod. If you install the Eco Machina mod, and if you press F9, you can change this auto radius, view distance, whatever. And as far as I can tell, the updating of the vanilla trees is a bit more reliable now. I am not 100% sure, but I don't see as many blocky trees as I used to. Also, oh geez, that's a massive body of water. And I really don't feel like going through it. Unfortunately, the elk doesn't receive the swim speed update that the predators got. So, yeah, it swims super slow, as you can see. Okay, I think that that shoreline looks a lot closer than the other. So I think I will go, yeah, to the east. I think that should be a good way around this problem. Is that mugwort? Just go into first person view. And yes, and it is technically speaking a flower. I don't know. This looks kind of like some kind of a sea plant. I guess we can put it in the lakes if we wanted to. Yeah, I think I will pick a bunch of this up and use this as decorations. Well, and plus, these are flowers, so I guess the bees can take advantage as well. And as far as I can tell, that's it. Yeah. Well, not too bad. Then I'm sure we'll find a bunch more. Also, that is brown sedge. Harvest with a knife to keep roots intact. What? What are you used for? Dry grass, that's it. Huh. Let's just take a look. Okay, so it gives us dry grass, obviously. I guess I will keep them around because at some point we will need to make campfires. Do we want to take some cuttings? Nah, it's fine. We have plenty of grass around the place, so it's fine. Okay, so no more mugwort, and I don't really want to take these sedges, so I suppose we can continue. Oh yeah, and by the way, I am not harvesting any kind of wild plants right now. Unless I find something new, I don't know, for example, sunflowers I expect to find on this trip, but I will not harvest turnips or any kind of grains. We have plenty of those in the backpack. I will try to eat what we have cooked. Basically, I don't want it to go bad. If it goes bad, extra rot, not a big problem, but still, I would like to eat it if I can help it. Also, please try not to fall too far with the elk. The elk has a lot of health, but it's not infinite, so don't push it. Okay, we are approaching 8,000 blocks from the starting position. Soon, we will be twice as far away as we would be from the archives. Okay then, so at this point we need to keep an eye out for what we need. Basically, these kind of trees are very narrow, basically a single block thick, and they taper to the top, and they a bit darker than usual trees. So we are looking for very narrow, tall, I don't know, obelisk-like items. I guess if we get lucky, we will find some relatively soon, but I am still not really holding my breath because all the way this far north, I think they are still quite rare. They should be a lot more easier to find further south, but we are still very far north from the tropics. So there we go. And by the way, is this... no. Okay. Basically, the way we can find other kinds of dungeons that are now randomly generated in the world is that we are looking for these kinds of mounds, basically in big flat areas, and that can be a dungeon entrance. Unfortunately, that wasn't it. I think they might be smaller than that, I am not sure. I have only seen once in a creative mode less playthrough, so yeah, I've only seen one of them once, so my memory is a bit hazy. But as far as I remember, it should be a small mound in a big flat plain, and that will signify the position of a dungeon. It's not the kind of dungeon that we have found before, which is basically just a small collection of rooms. It will have corridors and bigger rooms and a lot more loot and a little bit more randomly generated. So yeah, it would be a bit more interesting. But anyways, let's continue. And yeah, by the way, I am sure you will notice some of these trees. And that might be... I am not sure if that one over there under my name, but I think that's just a stone formation. But we are looking for something similar to that. Yeah, it's just a stone formation. So anyways, I'm sure you will notice one before me. I am scanning the horizon, but I also need to keep an eye on the ground so we don't fall into a sinkhole. So I will very likely miss most of them. But anyways, let's continue. Oh, and that's a big body of water again. Thankfully, it seems we are just on the eastern edge of it, so I think we might have dodged a bullet on this one. But we still might find it extending behind that hill. I have no idea. I guess we will find in a second. And finally a trader. Well, because of the bug, we cannot really interact with it right now, but might as well check what kind of trader it is, what's their name, mark it down, and who knows, if we get updated for the next episode, maybe we can come back and talk to them. But for now, let's just let ourselves in. There you are. So, hi there. You are a clothing merchant. Great. Well, I don't really care about clothing merchants, so no thanks. No. Don't come out. You are not safe. You just stay in there, please. Thank you. Okay then, well, even if we didn't have the bug, clam, anyways, even if we didn't have the bug, I don't think I would bother with this guy, so whatever. By the way, you can go, I suppose we can put everything in here, it doesn't matter where things rot, it's fine. And yeah, let's continue. I don't know, is that a fruit tree? It's a bit hard to tell, I think it's oak. Yeah, it's oak. Yeah, as I said, this mod makes noticing fruit trees a lot harder. Oh well, I suppose it's a bit of extra challenge. Which will make my life a lot harder finding a cherry tree, but oh well. And welcome to 10,000 blocks to the south. Also, what kind? Is that just stones? Yeah, that's just stones. Gaslit stones. Well, for a second I thought it was some kind of black mushroom, but no. So anyways, welcome to 10,000 blocks to the south. I think I will start making my way east. Yeah, might as well. And so far, no luck on the trees. Well, I didn't expect to find one this soon, but still. Also, ooh. Is that a Stonehenge? Yeah, that looks like a Stonehenge. Now, I don't think we can have anything under them, so I will not bother digging. But if I was living nearby, I think I would excavate this place. Not completely, just, you know, remove a bit of dirt from around it. Anyways, let's continue. Okay, I think our eastward journey is at an end. Yeah, I don't think we can cross this. It's way too much. Oh well, for now, eat, get off, get another bowl of food, and then we can continue. For now, you can go there, you can go in there, there, and there. Okay, it is 6 o'clock. I think we have a couple of extra hours in us before we need to make camp. So yeah, let's just continue. And I mean, I suppose we don't really have to stick to this latitude or longitude, or I never really know which is which, to 10,000 blocks south. I think we can go further south. Basically, it doesn't matter. We have to make our way back a long way around anyway, so it doesn't matter if we need to go, you know, further north or east and north. Yeah, I think I will start moving a bit more south. Maybe, you know, we can increase the climate differentials a bit more, and that might make our lives a bit easier. Also, even more mugwort. Okay, I think that's enough for now. You can go in there. And by the way, 5 days, 3 days, yeah. These will very likely go bad before we get back home and start preserving them. Oh well. Rod is still useful. Okay, now that is very likely a fruit tree. Pink apple, yeah, there we go. We have plenty of pink apples, so I will not bother. Yeah. Basically, if I find peach or cherry, I will go for it. Maybe red apple, but that's about it. Yeah, anything else, I am not that interested. Also, that looks like another fruit tree. And it is pear. Yeah, we have plenty of those. And that is what is it? Goose cone cap. We have that one already. Oh, okay. I think we can go south from here. Never mind. Okay. Let's go west. Yeah. Let's go west instead. And before I make camp, I will try to keep an eye out for a trader. I would feel better if I, you know, make a spawn point. I believe if I pick up the bed, the spawn point also goes away. So yeah, it would be better if we slept in a trader bed. And that will be a bit more permanent than this straw bed. Thankfully, at night, they will basically have a light around them, so they should be a lot easier to spot. Let's just take a look, especially from up here. Well, maybe not through this this soup. Okay, fine. Just keep moving, and at some point I will make camp. Yeah, tell you what, I will make camp now. I don't like it, but it's fine. Okay then, so give me the bed. Thank you. You can go there. Lantern goes there. And good night. And good morning. Nice and early. Give me that guy, please. Thank you. You can go back on the back of the elk and give me the lantern. And I suppose we can be off. Just put the lantern at the back end of the hotbar. And yeah. Well, obviously it is super dark still, but hopefully not for long. Nice, another one of these big ruins, but as we've established, they don't really have anything special, but... Hi there, this is a trader. Let's see what you have. So you are a treasure hunter, and your name is Hector. Nice to meet you. Well, unfortunately, until I update, unfortunately, we cannot really do anything. Basically, no matter what I do, we cannot move stuff from here to the buy section, so we cannot really spend money. But anyways, for now, then just quickly make a save point or a respawn point. Oh, not tired enough to sleep. Really? Fine. Oh well, in that case, let's just continue. Okay, so yeah, this rain is not helping my case. I would love to, you know, see where I'm going and see if we have what we need nearby. That would be kind of nice. Finally, some sunshine. First, get rid of these guys. I just want to mark down that resin deposit. Okay, if you don't want to run, then it's your loss. Okay, fine. Give me whatever you have. I will put you together with the other stuff. I will not harvest the bones. It's fine. So, you and you and you can merge. Who knows, maybe the extra shelf life will help preserve them. I don't know. Also, well, out of the pan into the fire. We just got out of the rain and now we have a massive sea ahead of us. Ooh, let me see. Can I get some kind of better view? I think we might be blocked from going further south. If I really wanted to go further south, I suppose we can go on the eastern shore. But I think we might be blocked, so we might want to go further west or something. Also, still no sign of any of the trees, not even redwood. And redwood should be able to spawn quite easily at this point. Anyways, yeah. If you want to go further south, we need to go all the way around that way, and that's super far away. Okay, well, to the west it is. That's fine. And who knows, maybe at some point I will turn south again. Or if you get lucky and find what we need, we can turn north. Who knows? That's a nice place. Another one of those places where if I wasn't settled already, I would settle here. Yeah. Also, what is that? That looks like a ruin. Yeah. No, don't get tempted. I don't want to pick up some treasures right now when I am not sure what else we can find later. So for now, just carry on. It's fine. And finally, something new. So, we have found some redwood trees. Well, I forgot to bring some ladders with me. I only really thought about the cypress trees. Also, that looks like a fruit tree as well. Can you please be... Ooh. Cherry tree. That's super lucky actually. Nice. Okay then, quickly. Give me the axe. There it is. And and it just sprouted some stems. That is amazing. Okay then. So we can take a cutting from this one, I believe. Yes. This one, not so much. It went away already. But I believe stems will give us cuttings. That one has... No, wait. This one first. Thank you. And... Okay, now that is... Okay, firewood. Don't cut it down any further. Yeah, I think if you cut it any further down this way, it will only give us firewood, so that will be a massive waste. Okay, so we have a cherry tree marked down. If you want to take some more cuttings, in fact, tell you what, quickly have it pinned, save, and make it, I don't know, a bit more distinctive. This one, red, or dark red, sure. And it is pinned, so hopefully if we need some more cuttings, we can come back and do so. We only managed to find 3 of them, so there is very likely that, you know, all of them will die. But anyways, redwood. If you don't mind, we should have some sticks in the bag. Yeah. Okay, I will turn all these into ladders. Thank you. And as we are pruning the tree, it will give us even more sticks, which we can turn into more ladders, so that should be fine. Alrighty then. I suppose you will be a good start. Okay. Start with something relatively easy to deal with. For example, these two should be quite alright. So you stay here. Put down the box. We don't really want to carry it around because we might need to jump around. Okay then, let's start pruning. And we already have one seed. Nice. The last time I tried this, it was very hard to find seeds. So I guess we got super lucky on the first try. Anyways, let's continue. I wouldn't be surprised if we stop seeing seeds for a good long while. Yeah, as kind of expected, I didn't find any more seeds from this tree, and it is at this point basically completely pruned. Yeah, I suppose we can move on to this one next, or even that one. I will put the ladders here, that way we might be able to reach. In fact, let's start the ladder here then. Can I... Oh, we need to have a vertical surface, really? Okay then. I didn't be able to place ladders on the floor before. Okay, so we are being super unlucky on this one. We managed to find a single one, but that's about it. Let me just quickly reclaim these ladders, and I suppose I will go through this tree, and that will be it. If we get a single seed, that's it. It's fine. Yeah. I am not going to lose sleep over not having these. It's just a nice bonus, basically. And if I see some leaves that we can, for example, reach from down here, well, these are birch leaves, but still. If I see some leaves that we can reach from the ground, I will do so, but that's about it for now. I don't want to keep hold of these sticks. Yeah. Awful stack is going to be plenty enough. And you know what? I'm not going even to go through this tree. If I find some low down leaves, I will go for those, but that's it. Okay then, well, in that case, you, and you can... Oh wait, you stay out here. Everything else can go in there. It's fine, and ladders I will keep outside, it's fine. Okay then, so you go back on our back. Thank you. And we are off. Yeah, I will just quickly run around, look for low-hanging leaves like these, pick them up, and I will leave. By the way... Oh, we cannot pick things up from the elk. Only as they are falling through us. Okay, good thing to keep in mind. Oh wait, and these are the bold cypress trees. Well, not the kind of cypress that I am looking for, but Might as well take some cuttings too. If we get lucky, we get some seeds for these too. I don't know if I want to use these for anything special, but you know, better have them than not. And there we go. We have some bold cypress seeds, and apparently they look the same as the Mediterranean cypress seeds, but these are not the kind of cypress that we are looking for. We are looking for Mediterranean cypress. Also, I really should start gathering these seashells as well. Okay, as long as we have the room, I will do so, but don't get too crazy. And let me test something before I lose my mind. Are seeds floaty or sinky? Okay, they are floaty. Good to know. So, if they fall in the water, we can pick them up relatively easily. Okay, I think I will leave it here for now. We have one seed of each of these, and that's good enough for me. I am not really here for these. I am here for the Mediterranean cypress, so these are just a nice little bonus, that's it. Finally. Some peace and quiet. Now, ooh. Sunflowers, yes please. First, we need to eat. Thank you. And might as well take out the next batch of food. By the way, the food will start going bad relatively soon now. You can go there. And yeah, 18 hours. Well, kind of expected. I really shouldn't have cooked all this food in one go. Oh well, it's fine. So, sunflowers, yes please. I am only looking for seeds right now, so that's all I want. And by the way, before we get too ahead of ourselves, don't forget, plants have temperature ranges. These are, okay, -5 to 40, so they can survive right about as good as turnips, for example, so it's fine. Okay then, I think we have enough mugwort at this point, so I will not pick up any more. You guys can go in here, I suppose you as well. The both cypress seeds, sure. And yeah, half of the sticks and the rest of them will go away. Okay then, so let's see if we can find a trader rather quickly. If you don't, I will make camp, I don't know, somewhere. Okay. Well, that's not the best place to do this. Okay, there is very little dirt here. Okay, please try not to move too much. I will quickly pick up some more dirt. That should make it a bit easier to get out of this predicament. Okay, try not to repeat this, please. So, I will continue a bit further this way, but we might want to go to bed right about now. if I don't see a light in the forest, I suppose we can go to bed. Yeah, I don't see anything, so I will make camp at the edge of the forest. Right about on this hill, I suppose. Okay then, so lamp, you can go and come on there and give me the bed. Thank you. You can go there and good night. And good morning. Nice, bright and early. Still a bit rainy, but oh well, it's fine. So give me that, you can go there, give me that, you can go at the end of the hotbar and quickly eat, take out the next batch of food and we can be off. So you will do. There. And okay, this one will last for 20 more hours. I suppose this is the one that we have cooked second. Anyways. Yeah, just keep moving. And I suppose at this point we can start moving slightly to the north. I don't think we need to go any further south than this. Ooh, I just noticed. Look at the elk. It started growing some horns or antlers. Nice. Well, I do believe they will shed it around springtime or something. I think they shed it around springtime. So they will have plenty of time to grow a nice big antler and maybe we can mount it in the springtime. It would be kind of nice. Anyways, I'll just continue out of this forest. I really got into it. Pink apple tree, no thank you. We have plenty of those. As I said, mainly looking for cherry, which we managed to find one, but having more would be kind of nice. But as usual, the main focus is Mediterranean cypress, which we have found 0 so far. Okay, there was a red apple tree, but I don't feel like fighting that bear right now, so I will leave it be. But a red apple tree would have been kind of nice. Unfortunately, the ones that we have planted all died. Oh well. Anyways, don't go back in the rain, please. Just try to go around it. It is getting a little bit, I don't know, autumn colored at this point. I don't know if it is because of the extra elevation or it is, let me see, 15 degrees Celsius, so I think we are a little bit too far up. I think that's the reason. Yeah, further down it is a lot more green. Okay, so I don't think it's quite autumn time yet. It's only 1st of August, so yeah, we have plenty of time before fall. Finally, there it is. I have been looking for you for a while. More than 1.5 hours to be exact. Also, some nice flowers too. Is it a flower or is that amaranth? Oh, it's amaranth. Okay, I will obviously take some of these. These are a kind of grain, but can it survive? 6 to 42, so if we plant it late enough, I think it will survive, but it's not going to be our staple crop, basically. Well, you know what? Might as well. We are here. Pick up some seeds. Thank you. And some amaranth grain. It is 60 satiation. I think it's basically the same as all the others, right? Spelt. Where is the spelt? I did pick up a bunch of spelt, right? Did I put it in the box or something? No. Where is the spelt? I could have sworn I picked one up. Oh well. We can harvest some more if we have to, it's fine. Anyways. So this one, yeah, it's a type of green, so it will last a long time, and if we plant it late enough, I think it's going to be okay. So there we go, and yeah, that's it for now. For now, you can go back on our back. And you. Finally. Well, let's start from the top. Let's just quickly build a small scaffolding. And I will basically make my way down. I don't want the top of the tree to start despawning on me. I want to cut down every single one of the... what's I call it? Leaves. Okay, I don't think we got lucky. Yep, nothing. Well, that was kind of expected, but still, bit of a letdown. I think these trees are a bit more generous with the seeds, but still. Anyways, now we know that we are in the right area, so keep our eyes peeled. Also, this is oak. Hello there. What kind of trader are you? Obviously, not much we can do with you right now, but might as well check. And give me first person view. And agricultural maybe. Let's take a look. It is, yeah, agricultural trader. What's your name? You are Goldesta. Okay. And well, yeah. Tell you what. I think I will end the episode here. because, well, we are super over time and we did manage to find at least one tree, even though we were not successful in harvesting a seed, but still is a good step forward. So yeah, I will end the episode here, and I will try to update the game. Fingers crossed it has been updated for Linux as well, in the meantime. But anyways, for now, all that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you liked the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.